Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to unlock life's Rubik's Cube. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? But we're still gonna unlock the Rubik's Cube. Right? I get tons of people writing in every single day, and they are saying they are doing way too much, right? They are overloading themselves with lots of problems. So I'm on the beach, I'm talking to a good friend, and we bring up the Rubik's Cube, right? And how the Rubik's Cube can help us become our greatest version, right? So let me share with you some of the insights we came across. The first one, what is that? It is realizing you got to adopt the mindset of nice and easy. You see, just imagine two people are trying to unlock a Rubik's Cube, right? Trying to get it into the right configuration, right? Where all the colors are aligned nice and neatly. And Mr. A is doing it. Oh, he's just done it in like 5 seconds. Nice and easy. Mr. B is doing it. Doing it. 2 hours have passed and they're still trying to do it. So very similar to the way so many of us live. We think that the more we stress ourselves out, it's a good thing. No. In fact, the less energy you use, the more powerful you become. Can I get a hello there? So you probably know how I always talk about my old guitar teacher who said, it's very easy to play guitar well. It's very difficult to play it badly. So some of the greatest guitarists, when they're playing the guitar, it doesn't even look like they're playing the guitar. It looks like they're stroking the cat down the road because they're doing it so effortlessly, right? But if you're just learning the guitar, you're pretty much gonna have to go to the doctor afterwards. Lots of tension in your arms and your fingers. It's hard work. So ask yourself today, when I'm unlocking life's Rubik's Cube, whether I'm at work, am I making it nice and easy or long and drawn out? Right? Am I using so much energy or am I doing the least? Because you see, nature is very lazy. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's the truth. Can I get a hello there? Nature says, okay, it's winter time, it's time to go into hibernation. But human beings, we're working all the time. That's why so many people are stressed out. So in unlocking your life's Rubik's Cube, ask yourself, how can I make it more easier for myself? And what's helped me along my journey in becoming my greatest version? For instance, when I'm driving, I'm going to do a whole video on music, what kind of music I listen to. But first thing in the day, I'm listening to a lot of classical music. Why? Because that's priming my subconscious brain to say, okay, be chilled out for just 1 second. Take a moment of silence. Okay, let's get stuff done. Can I get a hello there? You see, once you prime your brain, you start unlocking life's Rubik's Cube. So an example of how I prime my brain every single day, all the time, I've got a camera set up in my room, right? So that is a command. The camera is telling me go and make a video right now. So I'm unlocking the Rubik's Cube, right? I get all the colors in a nice row, right? Another way I prime my brain, and priming is basically just a subconscious trigger that makes you do something, right? I've got like, chia seeds just right. Yeah, right on the table. So that means I'm gonna have to eat maybe a tablespoon. Probably 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6, right? I got avocados out in the bowl. So priming your brain is super powerful. It just basically means you put something right in front of you, which means you're going to have to do it, right? A lot of people prime their brain by just placing something on the fridge, not realizing they never walk past it a lot, right? They just go straight to work. Don't worry about it. What else? You see, when you are unlocking the Rubik's Cube of life, ask yourself, are you taking a different turn? If you watch professionals who unlock the Rubik's Cube, right? And they get it all in alignment, right? They're always playing around with it, taking a different turn. You see, many of us, we live our lives doing the same things, therefore we get the same results. A lot of people say, I hate my job. Yeah, car engine starting, going to my job. If you do the same things, you're going to get the same feelings, you're going to get the same thoughts, same behavior. That was me, right? So you got to learn how to take a different turn, because if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. Can I get a hello there? And what I've been doing recently a lot is just taking a different route. Like sometimes if I'm driving, I mentioned that before, right? I'm not just going to go in the same way. You got to go out of your comfort zone. Because if you don't complain. Especially don't complain to me or the cat down the road. And if you've got a smile when you are unlocking life's Rubik's Cube, it's going to be a lot easier to unlock it, right? You got some people, in fact, there was a video of a guy who was doing the Rubik's Cube, and he was basically freestyling. I forgot the guy's name. I think it was Logic, right? And he did it. He was having fun. He was smiling. It was effortless, right? So in becoming your greatest version, what's helped me is realizing if I'm doing something, any activity, it's the attitude I take. I got to put myself into a very positive mind state and mindset to say, actually, if I've got a smile on my face, it means I'm probably going to do it, right? Because a lot of people, they're frowning, trying to get it in alignment, the Rubik's Cube, and no, it's not happening. Definitely not happening, especially on a Monday. Friday's even worse, right? So smiling is not only good for your health, your cardiovascular health, but it will help you unlock your Rubik's Cube. Many times people say, gosh, Ralph, why do you smile all the time? I say, because if you don't smile in this world, it's going to be very hard. Can I get a hello there? But smiling, studies have shown that it actually increases your lifespan, right? It increases your lifespan because it produces all of this oxytocin. That's why when people hug each other, they feel so amazing, right? In fact, when you kiss someone, you get an extra 5 years, or is it 10? Maybe even 20, who knows, right? That's the power of just creating this amazing energy within yourself in any activity you do. And it reminds me of an old Zen master I used to consult with, who said something like this. Look, in mindfulness meditation, you see lots of people say, okay, I got to be in the present moment. But they're not really enjoying what they're doing. You see, being in the present moment means that you've got to use the same attention you have, just say you're washing the dishes. Nobody wants to do that, right? Especially if you're washing up after somebody, right? Lazy partner, don't worry about it, right? You got to use that same attention as you do as driving, as you do as dressing up, as you do as looking at a beautiful sunset. You got to put the same attention into every single activity, even tying your shoelaces. You see, what trips so many of us up, is that we say, okay, oh, my shoelace just came undone. I don't want to do that. So I quickly rush to do it and whoa, it's still undone, right? I don't want to wash the dishes. So you wash the dishes, but there's still stains on the plates because you're not really putting 100% focus into what you're doing. Some people say, I want to go for a drive, but then you're texting someone, hey, that's me, Ralph Smart, be careful, right? Whoa, never, right? Keep your eyes on the road and your hand on the wheel. Can I get a hello there? But ultimately, it comes down to having fun. You see, so many of us, we've had this fun and play sucked out of us because we've gone along with the program, right? This isn't supposed to be taken seriously, and that's what's helped me along my journey. In unlocking your life's Rubik's Cube, which ultimately is doing what you know you came here to do, having the most fun, getting the most out of it, you got to realize that, hey, if you aren't taking different turns, if you aren't taking responsibility for the kinds of turns you're taking, if you aren't smiling, if you aren't letting go and not frowning your face when you're doing something, you're going to reap the benefits. But if you are doing all of the above, it's going to be very difficult. If you are just doing what your parents want you to do, if you are just eating popcorn and going to the movies, that's what I did last week. Let's skip another one. Yeah, if you are just watching TV, oh shit, I just did that, right? Don't worry about it, right? It's okay to do these things, but you got to ask yourself, how is it helping me unlock my life's Rubik's Cube? Or is it keeping me more in confusion, more in disarray, more in disharmony within myself? So what I've actually discovered is that you've probably seen me uploading quite a lot of videos, right? I used to upload one video a week. First, it was actually one a couple of months and one a week. And what I realized is that I could actually start doing them every day, right? And it's so easy because it's just me being me. And once you're in your own authenticity, you start unlocking life's Rubik's Cube and you start manifesting supreme abundance. I've seen it along my journey. It's working great. Can I get a hello there? And you've probably seen me doing sometimes 3 videos in one day, 2 videos plus consultations during the day and stroking the cat down the road. Lots of things to do, but it's very easy because by 10 o'clock, I'm on the beach with a bunch of grapes in my mouth, right? In the morning. It all happens when you realize whatever you do, you got to keep it simple. Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. And for me, that is the ultimate secret of unlocking your life's Rubik's Cube. Don't make it too hard for yourself, right? So for me, I'm still doing the 7-day vegan challenge, right? So sometimes I do a long video, then a short one, but I don't even have to do that. I could just put one out. That's what I'm doing, right? That's what I'm doing, right? Or I can put 2 out. It doesn't really matter, but it's having that freedom to choose. But just as long as you keep it simple in whatever you do, you can get so much accomplished. But you don't have to overwhelm yourself. I'm going to do a whole video on overwhelming yourself, right? One is enough. In fact, if you only do, there's a secret, the power of doing one thing. You see, a lot of us, we've got a lot of priorities and you got to create a priority. What is your main priority today? That is how to unlock your life's Rubik's Cube. Focus on one thing, do that one thing well so you can get your ass on the beach and have a nice mango juice. Can I get a hello there? People say, I'm stranded, right? Lots of people write in saying, okay, nobody's around to listen to my problems. Nobody's around I can talk to. And what I found is that, you see, time is your most valuable asset. So in unlocking the Rubik's Cube, right? In getting it into the right arrangement, what happens when a professional does it in, let's say, under a minute? And someone takes 2 hours. You see, the professional has more time. So you got to ask yourself, what can I do today that can help me free up more time? And you're going to find it's going to all come down to finding the simplicity hack. So one simple tip that I found along my journey is really, no, the longer you spend on something doesn't mean it's going to be better. You got to move out of this mindset of being a perfectionist. You got to move out of this mindset that there are mistakes. And you got to realize that, hey, if I'm in an office the whole day, did I really come to planet Earth to do this? Right? Universe said, okay, we're going to create you just to stay in an office for 12 hours. Did I really do it? Because you got to realize nobody is accountable for the life you live except yourself. Can I get a hello there? So the secret of unlocking life's Rubik's Cube for me has been to do it in the least amount of time with the most amount of fun, saying, can I get a hello there? Have a beautiful day, baby. We're out here, connect with beautiful people. Lots of amazing people right now. Share. You don't share, nobody cares. But we care. Have a beautiful day. We're just having fun. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.